or whatever. So let's see. I haven't received that message yet. So I'm going to awkwardly stare until I get it. And nothing yet. That's fucking fun. Give it a minute. Oh, there we go. I'm ready to start going live. This is very exciting. And there we go. And I am going to play a sit and go 18 player tournament on Poker Stars. And I should have clicked on this before. That would have been fun. And see how that goes. Again, I'm not very good at this. I would say I'm below amateur. But I am trying to get better at poker. And what better way to keep myself accountable than to stream it? My partner is doing the same thing on this same channel. And we're both making an effort to get better at poker by playing in front of people and taking the loss of being embarrassed in front of strangers while we play. That's fun, isn't it? This is the awkward part always, waiting for the game to start. I'm not sure what to do or say, other than that's it. And I'm always weird about being centered. It never feels right. It never feels like my camera's out straight or whatever. But who gives a shit? There's 11 people here, and I'm waiting for 18. Again, like I believe I said yesterday, how small is Poker Stars that it takes so long to populate a game? Like for real, there's still 13 people there. $14. I have my coffee, my adult coffee, and I don't mean adult because there's liquor in it, because there isn't. I mean adult because I don't think children should be drinking coffee. That's goofy. Okay, now the game is about to start. And, you know, my first game isn't usually my best game. It takes a while to build my confidence. So I'm going to work on that. You know, I played a warm-up game, a spin and go 3-player game to help me build it a little or get in the groove or whatever you want to call it. I won that game, so that feels good. And let's see. I lack the patience to wait for this. And I understand that I shouldn't be drifting away and doing other things. But that's what happens sometimes. I have a doctor's appointment coming up. Which is cool. Nothing's wrong or anything. However, it's obnoxious how much they remind me about my appointment. I receive text every day letting me know, like, hey, you have an appointment. Are you cool with this? Are you going to come? Yes, confirm. I get it. Confirmed. So, if you're my doctor and you're watching, I'm coming. Okay. This hand is taking so fucking long. It's obnoxious how slow these people are. Like, they need to make so many decisions. It's one decision, and if you know how to play poker, you should already know what that decision is the second you make your cards. You get your cards. That's how I feel. Okay, I have an ace-5, so I am gonna go ahead and go ahead with that. I am going to call it, although I'm not a big fan of calling things unless I have support for them. And what does support mean? I mean, like, its partner card can do something. Its partner card has the ability to, like, bridge into something else. Like, I don't know, a straight or a flush. Oh my goodness. I'm going to fold and just take the loss. And I got another ace, so I am going to call it again. And see where this goes. And I have nothing so far, but I am going to check because checks are free. And it lets me keep going and have more potential to win. Okay, still nothing happening. And they're thinking it over. They're asking questions. They're possibly looking it up on their little app. That, you know, the app with the grid and all the numbers, and it tells you what your chances are, which I wasn't able to figure out how to use at first glance, so I didn't bother with it. I'm sure there's people using AI to figure this out, where, you know, they're using vision stuff to tell them, like, hey, these are your cards, and this is how you should play it. I am going to play this because I have straight potential, and I have flush potential with the spades. With a 10-9 suited. Okay, I'm not going to get my flush. I mean, I still can. There's a small possibility, but I'm not going to win this. I don't think I'm not going to pay 110 chips for this. For the chance to see it, and I didn't get the flush, so I'm feeling cool. Can I still get a straight if an 8 comes out? Or no, I can't. There's no way. So I made the right choice. Okay, a Jack 9 suited. Those are good cards, and I dropped my Sharpie, which I need to have around me all the time. If not, the world ends. Okay. And I did bet on that, or allowed it to raise. I have a 10. So what are the chances of me getting the other pieces I need? Very slim, so I'm not going to pay 240 for it. So I'm going to fold. I'm going to call because I already paid in. That's how that works for me. I'm going to call again, although I have very slim chance of winning. A 9 would be good. What are the chances of having a 9? I don't know how to do that math. That's why I'm trying to learn how to play. It's 120 isn't enough for me to figure that out. All right, doing good so far. I would have still needed a 9, and I didn't get it, so I made a good choice. Positive. I don't know if my mom watches YouTube, but if she were to watch this, I bet she would do this every single time I was on, non-stop, and review the video over and over again, just to see my face. That's what moms do. Okay. Alright, this is boring. There's 17 players, that means one's out. I'm in 16th place, which is like not good. But I'm not too concerned because it's early in the game and we've only played like 3 or 4 hands. And I'm not doing that bad. Alright. I have an ace, so I'm going to play. Although it might not be the smartest move because I have no support for that ace. I'll do this once. I know you're like, hey, dude on the internet, that's a mistake. I'm like, yeah, probably. Who cares? It's a game. You know, we play poker. We don't like serious work poker. Okay. I'm gonna fold. That was smart. They have those kings, and those kings scare me. I have a jack ace. So I am gonna play along. And I'm gonna go with those $400, which is probably a mistake, but like, I wanna take advantage of these Showtime cards. I got my ace. So let's see if this scares them along. Okay, as long as they don't get a 9, we're good. No 9. Oh, look at that. We did it. Everybody's waiting for the 9. The fact that this person up here had an ace 9 is good for me because there's less 9s on the board. Or possibilities for a 9. And I'm going to fold this. Okay. What did I have? A jack 7. So we're doing great. Although that jack could... Okay, no, we're fine. Wait. 9, 10, jack. No, we're great. We're awesome. I'm going to fold a king, too, because I don't feel like dealing with it. And the stress involved with going on that journey. With a 2. The king doesn't really matter that much at that point to me because of the lack of support. Oh, I have a pair of 6s. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna raise. Not too much. Just a little because I'm midway. If it were like a pair of jacks or queens or something, I would go up a little further and like maybe go pot. But no, just the minimums. Still gonna keep it going because this person can be fucking around. And if they are, good for them. You did great. Good job. And I am gonna fold and take the loss because I don't want to pay more money, and they seem pretty confident at this point. It's a queen 6. I am gonna call it because I paid for it, or like half paid for it or whatever. And check. And fold. I was contacted by my old work partner, my boss, and you know, we worked together for many years. And I don't know, it's nice. It's nice to still be in touch with people that like you spent so many years with, because like in reality we spent 12-15 years working together every day, doing dumb fucking computer shit. He's off doing something slightly different than we did before, and he's doing some sort of app development for a company that does things. I'm trying to be very vague here as not to give things away, because I don't give people's business away. That's silly. What is happening here? Okay, let's see. I have a king jack, so I'm gonna go pot because I'm feeling confident with those cards. And that's not great, but I'm still gonna bet because I don't stop. I don't want to show weakness. I have a straight potential here. Let's see if I get my 10. I didn't, but I have the jack. But they are also betting. Okay, they're out and they're out. I did it. I won because I was persistent, not too aggressive, but I didn't back down. And I'm going to fold this hand. I think the key is not to back down. Also, I don't get too aggressive at this point in the game. There's only 12 players. And, you know, too aggressive isn't great because you have so much potential for loss, especially with such a large number of people playing. That's my poker theories. Okay, I have a pair of aces, which sounds like, oh, whoa, cool aces, that's great. It is one of the worst cards you can have, in my opinion. I'd rather not have aces. I'd rather have anything other than aces in my hand because it feels so shitty when it goes wrong. But I'm going to keep betting a small amount, keep it nice and steady. And I did it. Did I do it? Did I win? I did. Oh, and I knocked somebody out. Oh, that sucks. I have a king jack, which is also good. We did this a few minutes ago. We played a king jack. And if I remember correctly, that went cool. I'm going to call it. I'm not going to raise it. I have the jack, so I am going to bet pot. They're all in. I'll go for it. Let's see what you got. You got the ace king? Oh no. Oh no. I got it. That sucks. So I knocked two people out in a row. This is me celebrating because I think that's awesome. And I have an ace 5, which I'm just going to call. And I am going to back down a little on this hand and be a little more passive because I don't like the 5. I don't think it's enough support for that ace, but if I get an ace, that's pretty awesome. I'm just going to call. And I am going to bet as not to be weak because that might prompt him to bet more. And I won that hand. I am in first place now, which is awesome. And I bet the pot because I have a pair of kings, and that's pretty good. And there's so few people playing, and they're kind of pissed. So I am going to call, even though they went all in with a pair of kings. They might have aces, but chances are they don't. And let's see, they had 6s. We're doing great, but they've won. I need a king. And I didn't get my king, so they did it. They beat me. That sucks. Okay. I'm going to be passive now that I'm back down to second place, but I enjoyed like a minute of being in first. And that's very exciting. We are at the final table. I would love to make it to fourth place so that I can place and win something and not be at a loss. Because I've been tracking my games and I'm down 20,000 chips since I started this adventure. And that's not cool. Let's see. What do I have won? What did I have? Oh, no, I didn't have smiles. I have a 5-3. Nothing would have happened. I made the right choice. Okay. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 3 p.m. I set an alarm because I have a 4 p.m. meeting and I need to prepare for it heavily. Like 10 minutes of shit to do. So, just because I'm paying for it, do I want to pay 300, 200, 300 for this hand? No. I'm going to fold. Because Ford Raptor 3 went all in with their pair of 10s. But I made the right choice. And they lost. Oh, that sucks for you. I have an 8-5 offsuit, which I'm going to fold on. Which I believe is the right choice. It is absolutely 100% the right choice. Yes, it is. It's the right choice. Tell me if it's not. Like, yell at me, like people like to do in comments. People are so obnoxious. I don't see a scenario where I don't like what you said or did or how you did it, you dumb asshole. I can't believe that people leave comments, like, at all. Yeah, I mean, leave a comment. I want you to comment. Just don't be a piece of shit. It's that easy. It's it's not that, like, it's gonna hurt my feelings, because it's not. I've been interneting for 30 years. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I've been interneting and interacting with people for 30 years now on the internet. You're not going to hurt my feelings. However, you are going to waste your own time. And it's a shame to see you wasting your time with anger that can be pointed into something positive. Go learn a skill. Go pick up a hobby. Go fucking tell your dog you love him. Whatever the fuck it is you do to make you happy. Stop commenting with anger on people's whatever they're doing. It's a waste of time. It's also a waste of resources, because it's like, yeah, it's very little resource for you to waste your time, and very little storage being used for this comment, very little everything. However, over time, it accumulates, and you are hurting the environment, you're hurting everything. And more importantly, you're hurting yourself. So stop being a piece of shit. But comment good things. And comment bad things if you have to, but stop it. I'm going to fold because that was a lot of money. Oh no, this person is yawning. They must be bored. I've dropped down to third place, which I'm cool with. I have an 8-4 suited, which I'm going to fold down because I still want to be passive. I want the field to drop to like 4 or 5 people before I start being more aggressive again. I did get more aggressive for a few hands earlier, but that's to build myself up and have a little cushion. And also, it was a low risk situation with the cards I was playing. I think that's important, doing like risk management and like identifying what's actually a risk and what's not. And you want some sort of continuity for your game, and that's one of the ways to maintain it. I'm gonna fold a 10-6 offsuit because I don't want to play that. I don't think it's enough to bridge each other and like support each other. When I was younger, at some point, I might have played that. A king 4 suited I will play. I'm cool with this. It's gonna be cool. I have flush potential. It's not a lot of money, as long as one of these people don't go all in. Now, where are these people? They're in Canada, in the United States, Serbia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. We have a very international table, mostly Canadians. I like Canadian things like the direction of north. What else do Canadians do? I enjoy snow. Am I gonna bet 300? Yes, I am. I'm gonna call. And let's see what we get. And I have flush potential here, so I am gonna bet and see if this person backs down and folds. And they're not, because they like what they have. I'm gonna bet again. This is costing like 1,000 chips already. And I'm gonna take it. See what happens. And that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. I'm checking because I'm ready to fold. I'm not going to buy into whatever they do for high card. I'm not going to find out what I lost. Like what the next card would have been. That was a bad hand. And it drops me to 4th place. I'm still comfortable. 4 out of 7, sort of in the middle of the field. I'm folding out of here because that bet's too big relative to what my pot is. Okay, let's go. It also, I don't know if you saw, they threw a horseshoe at the person and tissues. I wonder if there's a way to turn this off so I don't see any of that. Because it is annoying as shit. Speaking of waste of energy, why are you wasting all your energy? I understand being there with friends and joking around in a game with people you know. Like, I do a bi-weekly game every other week, every other week. We play poker online with friends that are virtually, and we play out here in a private club. In that situation, I think it's cool to throw shit at each other. Whatevs. But to strangers, what the hell? Who cares? Also, when I see foreigners playing, like not Americans, I just assume they're going to be smarter than us. I'm not going to play the 10-9 because, like I said, I'm trying to be passive and let everybody else knock each other out. Somebody has 900 chips, so they're probably most likely to be out unless they win a couple hands. And there we go. They're doing better. They're closer to me. I'm in 3rd place, though, not 4th anymore. And 8-10, I'm also going to fold. Let's see where this goes. Okay, I have a 10-9 suited. I am going to play this. I like to call and do whatever I'm doing immediately the second I see it. I don't want to waste time or anybody else's time, my own time. I want this to move quickly. We don't need to think that much. Okay, I have potential for a straight, so I am going to play it. And I'm going to pull out, even though I put so much money into it. And I have to keep in mind that this person's doing that. But I am going to bet the pot now. And I'm going to pressure you. Even if it puts me out. And I have that king, so I'm going to keep going. That's right. That's right. Oh, what if they have a 10? Yep, there's their 10. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. I'm out. Now, I'm 7 out of 18. And I have a form that I created that updates my stats. So I am going to go ahead and update that form. And I need to get that address, which I always fuck up, to the form. Here we go. You know what? No, I'm not going to share the form because the address is in there. I don't want people seeing it. There's no real security on it. Yeah, there is actually, now that I think about it. My name, because more than one person uses it. And this is a sit and go. 18. Entry cost 25. And I finished in 7th place. And I won 0 coins. And like magic, if you're looking at the horizontal feed, not the vertical, you see my stats repopulate. And I'm going to play one more game. And you see my stats repopulate. Okay, cool. 0. That's fucking bullshit. Anyway, so I'm playing one more game. I'm gonna take my seat. It already started, and I didn't notice. And I am gonna call the 50. Normally I wouldn't, but out of some sort of weird sense of urgency, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. And I'm gonna fold. I feel like I've already done too much in this game and taken too many risks in this specific game. I'm gonna do my best. I want to play this now. I was just about to say I'm going to do my best to be passive and not play any hands. But I want to take advantage of the potential here. And where are these people from? The United States. United States. Hungary. That's exciting. United States. France. United States. Brazil. Canada. This is a pretty international table. And they're moving very slow. And that's not good. So I'm going to check and hopefully nobody bets. I'm actually going to fold this now. I don't want to keep going in because I don't have any proof of anything supporting me. More things I don't like. I don't like when people show how many money hands they've played or whatever these cards are. Like, I don't show mine because what does that mean? Nothing. It means nothing. Okay. I have a pair of 5s. Not great. I do need to be aggressive with this. However, there's so many people on the table that I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So I'm just going to be a little bit aggressive. Just a tiny little bit. See if I knock out part of the field. It's enough to like raise the pot and get rid of people who definitely don't have something. And this person has something. I'm going to take it because I could get a 5. Then I have to give a kind. And I'm like, oh, look, I did it. And they're like, oh, no, I shouldn't have gone in with that pair of aces. 3 5s beat me. I didn't get my 5. And I'm definitely not going to continue going for 1,000 chips. That's bananas. There's a 6. Now a 7 would be great. And then I could kick myself in the ass for being an asshole and not playing it. No. So I made a good choice. They had a straight, I would have definitely lost. I have a queen 10 suited, which I will play in. I'm not going to raise it more. Because, confidence maybe. I have a queen. What are they doing? I don't see anybody betting really. I feel like Big Dave is gonna normally bets. I feel like I've seen them be aggressive before. If I got another heart, I have a flush. Let's see. Oh, and they folded. I won. Yep. See, being just a little aggressive paid off there. I have a queen 4 suited, which I'm going to play as well. And let's see where this goes. And let's move it along. It's not a lot to think about. The game just started and you know what you have in hand. A pair of 4s. Not enough to be excited about. Enough to just bet a little tiny bit and not check. Also, like, you know, I hear things like if you can check, you can bet. And I want to pay attention to those things. And I have some straight potential. So, like, no, I don't. Or do I? No, I don't. I still don't. Okay. Cool. A 2 would have been great. I have a pair of 4s. Just 20. That's it. That doesn't cost me anything. And I'm out. I'm not out, but I didn't win that hand. But it didn't cost too much. I'm in 12th out of 15th, which isn't great, but it's not the worst position to be in this early in the game. There's still 2 tables. And I think this is enough money to continue playing for a while people battle it out. I checked that because I don't really have anything. And I don't want to pay anymore for it, but if people start betting, I will pull out unless a jack comes out. But then that king scares me because they might have a pair of kings and they might be passive players like I am. And 8, 9, no 10. I'm just gonna wait. What do I have? I don't have anything. I gotta remember that. I don't have anything. So I'm just hoping to have a high card jack, which is 0 almost. Okay. Bad hand. Not great, but I didn't lose a lot. A king 7 suited. I'm hoping somebody bets a little bit now so I could follow along with them and not be the first aggressor. So, okay. Nothing's happening. People are just betting like regular. I'm just going to call. And now I'm going to bet half pot. So it looks like I have an ace. I'm pretending. I'm bluffing. Oh, and that worked. It was a tiny amount of money. I didn't want to do too much, but just enough so it's like, oh, look, he's trying to get in there and escalate this. It's a queen jack suited. That is enough for me to, like, raise the stakes a little bit and knock the rest of the field out. So if they don't have cards, they're not going to be playing along. And that gives me a bit of an advantage unless people have things. And everybody wants to play along with this. So maybe I've made a mistake. Maybe I've made a horrible mistake. And we're going to find out in a second. I hope they're not thinking too hard. Okay, we're good. I like the king heart, but I'd have to get 2 other hearts. Or like a queen jack, a pair of jack, two more jacks, something. I'm not gonna play it. I made a mistake. Oh well. I am gonna limit submissions for the form that I use to track this, to make sure the security is correct. Then I can share it with people and they can see what I'm doing. I am going to raise. Again, like I said before, I'm trying to knock people, the non-series players out. And they all seem to know what's up. Fun. Okay, I've got the high thing with the pair of queens, unless they have a pair of kings, a pair of aces. But let's see if I'm betting enough. They went all in. I'm all in, which I didn't realize, but I am winning. So far, so good. I did it. I won. This is me celebrating. All right. All right, I'm in second place out of 14, which is a good spot, and I'm going to fold this Jack 6 because I don't want to play that. There's nothing happening. I'm just going to drink my adult drink here. Coffee. It really is just coffee. It's just caffeine. I love it. It's the best. You know, caffeine's the best. Who am I kidding? I love it. I drink coffee all day. It's probably not healthy for me, but like, nothing's healthy for me. Let me make this my thing. Whatever. Okay. It's good that I didn't play. We're doing good. I'm dropped down to third place. I have a king 3 suited, which I will play. It's against one no, these people are still playing. I wasn't paying attention. I will go for the pot. And hopefully knock everybody out. And I didn't. However, I got my clubs. And I have potential for a spade. I'm going to go 50. And I've got my king, which puts me in a good position. And they got a king 7, and I got another king, so we split the pot. I'm happy with that. It's not great, but I'm happy with it because I did win a little tiny bit, I think. I'm going to call this because I did pay in half already. I've got my 4. I'm just going to bet low, real low. And it's the same person again that doesn't back down. And I'm going to call. I'm going to bet 50 again. And I'm going to get 50 again. And right now I'm betting the lowest bet as to try to control them. And that was a mistake. But I'm cool with that. I'm still in third place out of 11. I have a 7-4, which I'm folding. And we're going to see where this goes. Hopefully quickly. Very, very quickly. I like the balance of the table. You know, this person does have more money than me, but I'm cool with it. Big Dave. People under silly names. I mean, I have a silly name too. It's not Xerxes. I mean, it's not Xerxes. My name is not Xerxes. You get it. And I have a 9-3 offsuit, which I'm folding. And now I wait for people to finish this hand, and I can play. Okay. Let's see. Come on. I just realized that I'm on the final table. That's exciting. I'm halfway there to a win. You know, really, my goal is to, I mean, obviously I'd love to win this game, but my goal is to make it to 4th place. So I place and I win something. And it's not a complete loss. What did I have? I wish hovering worked better. Oh, I just joined the table, so I wasn't going to be part of this hand. Okay. I have a 6-2, which I'm offsuit, which I'm automatically folding. And there's a 6 there. But that doesn't mean a lot. Okay, I would have lost. For sure. Nope, I would have won. Yep. Damn it. I have an ace-8, which I normally wouldn't. I don't. It's just the ace is so tempting. Which doesn't really mean a lot. But still, psychologically, it's like, oh, I have an ace. Okay. That is too much money for me to fuck around with. But they went all in. I hope somebody else goes all in so we see what happens. And I hope this person loses. And they didn't. They didn't get that much money. I have an ace-9 suited, which I will play. And I went for pot as to knock people who are interesting out. This person loves being aggressive. I have nothing here, but I'm not going to stop betting a little. Like I said, as to control them. And they're betting because I feel like they're more likely to go along with it. As opposed to, I am going to call, but I shouldn't. I fucked up. Okay. I'm going to fold and hang back for a minute and recompose myself. Because after that hand, I'm a complete wreck. I want to try and play 2 or 3 games a day, if that's possible. Let's see if I can pull that off. I have an 8-4 offsuit, which I'm also automatically folding. You know, I believe to play properly, to play poker successfully, you're mostly folding. I think that I've already played too many hands this game. And that's why I'm in 5th place and not in 1st place or 2nd. And that's it. I gotta have more self-control. Although, look at that 4 staring at me. That 4 is not going to win this hand. I know that. Okay, and I would have lost, so good decisions. Okay, I have a 10-8 offsuit, which I'm playing because I'm the big blind. How many people, I'm going to fold, how many people stream and forget that they're streaming? Like, how often does that happen, I wonder? How often do people think that they're just sitting at their computer and get distracted and start doing other things? And I'm going to answer text real quick. Speaking of getting distracted. Okay. There's nothing here, but it doesn't cost me anything to check. And I am going to fold because I don't think I can pull off anything. Especially with a king and a jack there. I would have lost. For sure. Okay. I have a jack-10 suited, which I will be playing automatically. Because it's, you know, there's potential for shit. Potential for a straight, potential for a flush. It's a risk I'm willing to take, and I've got a pair of tens. Does this person have an ace? Probably, because of that bet. I'm going to fold because I don't want to take the risk. But I don't necessarily believe they had an ace 100%. But I have an ace, which I am going to call, but I'm not going to bet more on. Because that 6 doesn't do anything, and this person, I think, just want to leave the game, and they went all in again. I am going to still fold because I don't know what's happening. I don't believe them. And they got their cards. Okay, they did it. They're winning, which teaches them a lesson. Now they gotta, if they were trying to get away from the game to go do life, now they can't. I am gonna fold this 10-4 suited, even though there's something there. It's not enough to gamble when I'm in 5th place. What did I have? Who remembers? A king 4 suited. Okay. A 10-4. 10-4. You know. 10-4. Good buddy or whatever. The good buddy, that's what it's called. All right. I have a 7 jack offsuit, which I'm automatically folding as well because I don't see the point. And so far, I would have won with a pair of 7s. Okay, but I'm not gonna it's not a big deal. I'm gonna fold this 4-2 because that's not something in my book of cards that you play. Okay, let's see. I'm in 4th place out of 7. I have a 4-2, which there's some straight potential there with the 3s. You know, 2, 3, 4. I am the big blind, and I have suited Queen 2, which I'm happy with. It's fine. It's something. It's better than nothing. There's nothing there. I am going to check. And if they bet, I am going to fold. Because I don't think the chances of me getting more of those things and getting a flush are small. A queen 9 offsuit, I am going to bet because I have the queen. I don't care for the 9. And I'm going to lose that and fold because I don't like how that turned out. The fact that they raised it isn't cool. Okay, let's see. Twos. Oh, good job. Look at that. I always feel bad for the person that had like an ace something. A jack 10 suited. I will play. Let's see if I can pull off straight. I'm gonna bet it. I'm gonna do it once. Can I do it? No, I will not. And I'm gonna fold. I lost a lot of fucking fake money in that hand. That's like 2 or 3 fake pairs of sneakers. That's fake groceries for 2 weeks. Okay, 5-9 offsuit. I will be folding because it's a 5-9. 9-5, is that the way to say it? I like to read it in order, but sometimes it comes out the other way. All right. Okay. I'm happy I pulled out of this because of the flush potential. I don't have any of those. Spades. 5-10 offsuit. Maybe it's because the 5, even though it's on the right, is a lower number. Maybe that's why I read it that way. And I am the big blind. Things are moving quickly. I'm in last place, which isn't great. And can I get a 9? I'll do it once. Just once. And that was a mistake. I'm going to fold because that person went all in. A6 offsuit. I'm not going to call it. I don't feel that brave. I'm being discouraged by how horrible these things are going. All right, I gotta recompose myself. A queen 5 off. I am going to fold because I'm not paying for it. And there's my queen 5. Here I am learning more lessons. Stop listening to yourself. What if I took a different strategy and played every single hand? See, I would have won with a full house. This fucking sucks. Unless they have a queen 5, which is a possibility, or another thing. Yeah, I would have... Wait, did they get a straight? I don't remember. Let's see. We can look, can't we? A pair of queens. Holy shit, I would have won. Fold. But I shouldn't linger and dwell on hands of the past. I should only worry about hands in the future. And more importantly, my current hand. All right, good job with pair of 3s. A 9-5, I'm going to fold that. 9-5 offsuit, just the same as having zeros. I'm going to take a break and just be silent for a second. Okay. Hurry up. A Jack 7 offsuit, I'm going to fold. I will be the big blind coming up next. So I don't want to fuck around. I want to save my coins for that because I will be paying for that hand. And I hope I get good cards for that one. Okay. And wait, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. I would have won. Cool. A Queen 9. Like I said, I am playing, so I'm going to check through, and I'm hoping nobody bets and this person went all in again. This is like the 4th or 5th time they've done this. They're so confident about winning. That's what they're confident about winning. Cool. I am going to call this 10-8 offsuit because I already paid for it and that was a mistake. I'm going to fold. And it didn't cost me that much, so I'm not that upset. And again, I got to listen to myself. A few minutes ago, I said that I have to stop. I have to chill out for a minute and just relax. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And there's that ace that says, hey, don't relax, man. Come here. Come play. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to not listen to myself, and I'm going to play it, and let's see what happens. As long as people don't start getting goofy and going all in. I'm going to say that you don't have anything. Neither of you, and I'm hoping for a high card. I'm hoping for another club. I'm hoping for an ace. And I got my ace and a club, so I have a flush, ace high. I'm confident as fuck now. And I am going to bet the pot. Not too much, just a little bit. Get a little more value out of this. And take it. Come on, man. Take it. You got this. You got an ace, right? No? I got it. I have a 10-3 offsuit. I will not be playing that. I'm going to fold. I'm 2 hands away from paying for it again. So I'm going to fold. I'm in 5th place out of... I'm sorry, I'm in 4th place out of 5. I need to relax and stop being influenced by cards that I think have potential. I need to let other people knock each other out. This person that's in 5th place, I think I could beat them if I just relax and slow down. That's all I got to do. This is me relaxing. I'm just going to check. I'm not going to be an aggressor. And I am thinking this over. Calculating. I am going to fold and take the loss. Good job, blue person. You, what's the name of that movie? You Avatar. I have a 7. Hoping they don't have an ace. Hoping they don't have an ace. And so far it looks like they do. Or they don't. They don't. They were just playing along or bluffing or whatever. Whatever it is. And I have a 10-3 offsuit, which I will be folding. There's only 5 players. So this button comes around quick. Okay. 3 jacks, good job. You won a lot. A whole lot. Jack 7 suited, I will play it. Because I'm in 3rd place. And I'm taking some risks again. Hopefully nobody else does. I'm going to... I shouldn't fold. Calculating. Doing the math. No, I am going to fold. I don't actually do math. I don't know how to do that math. It sounds fucking complicated as fuck. But I do think it over and think of previous experiences. And again, I'm folding, and this is costing me 200 coins. These are the worst cards I can have. A pair of aces. Always the worst for me. I'm going to go with the pot. I might get out this hand. Okay, that's something. It's a very small amount of money, but it's something. And I'm still paying for this, and I have an ace, so I'm cool with it. And they went all in. They might have an ace. I'm going to call. They do. I want a 4. Boo. I didn't get it. I took a risk and I lost a lot of money. Pair of 5s. I'm going to call. I don't want to be aggressive because I'm a little scared. And that was a mistake. Like I said, it's costing me 200 chips a hand. Minimum. I want to hang back. Although normally I would play a Queen 6 suited, I am going to hang back. These people being very aggressive. We have all-ins all the time. This blue person is fucking confident as hell. I mean, I would be too if I could blue myself. And I'm going to fold. All in. Just, I'm going to go all in again. With a pair of 4s, and they got it. Holy shit. Risk-taking makes sense sometimes. Good job. I'm gonna raise to the pot. See what we get. So far I'm winning. And I'm still winning. And I got it. All right, that's cool. It's not. I didn't really win a lot, and I'm gonna call the 100 because I paid for it, but I'm gonna pull out because they went all in. Everybody just goes all in. What confidence! Also, maybe I'm taking this more serious than most people because I don't really, I don't want to lose, but like, I'm just gonna call. Like I said, I want to pull back. They went all in. What did they go all in with? I'm gonna call it. Take some risk, which I shouldn't be. Holy shit! I need an ace or a queen, and I didn't get it, and I lost, and I'm out. Holy shit! I'm such a loser for taking risk. I'm gonna play one more. Then I'm gonna be done for the day. That's my plan. And 14 people are already in it, 15. So this is going to move fairly quickly. I should have done human stuff and peed. Do I have time to pee? No, I don't. I'm going to wait because I'm an adult and I have the ability to have bladder control. That's right, I'm showing off. And I'm going to take my seat. And here it is, and it magically appears on this screen instead of that one, which annoys me. I'm going to fold. I don't want to play this first hand. People, not that they're being super aggressive, because they're not. I just don't want to participate. I'm in 15th place already. Well, I mean, I guess everybody's sort of like, how do they place people when everybody has the same amount of money? How does that work? I'm waiting. Tell me. Okay. This is so slow. So much thinking, so much wasted time and electricity and everything. Okay, what did I have? I had a 10-7, so I didn't really have anything. Though an 8 would have been good. And that's not going to happen. And good, I made the right choice. $10-9, I'm going to fold that as well because it's offsuit. I'm going to take the risk, it's too much for me. And let's see here. Come on. Hurry up. Let's move it along. And then 9, that doesn't make me feel great, but the chances of that doing anything are slim. And like I do every game, where is everybody? They're in Hungary, the United States, United States, United States, Hungary, United Kingdom, United States, Belgium. Now, should I put something together that builds stats relative to other players and flags them so that when I start a table, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do this because I'm using data that PokerStars just gives me. And then it can flag people that I should be cautious of. You know, I could probably accomplish that through the note system here. I assume that gets exported to my computer in real time. What does everybody else do to keep track of shit? And other players. I am betting 20. I know it's pretty soft, but I don't want to just check. And they're thinking it over, so I'm gonna guess they're gonna bet. Oh, that's it. Just 20. You should have raised. There's my ace. I'm only gonna do 20. Then the next one I'm gonna raise even more. Oh, thank you for betting for me. I'm just gonna call. And I'm gonna bet the pot, which puts me all in, which is probably a mistake. But I have that queen and the king's out and they got the flush. And I'm losing. I'm doing horribly. I'm in last place. I am gonna go all in for this one because I have the flush potential and I have no money. And I'm out. I'm the second person out. Holy shit, that's horrible. Let's see, where are we? Come on. Ugh, okay, I got a queen. That's cool. I rather the flush, which statistically I'm not getting. And let me think about it. Come on, you know what you got. What do we got? Come on. You see, this is the thing about going all in. I don't get to play anymore while they're thinking, so it just feels like so much time is passing. Come on. You don't need to think this over too much. This isn't that serious. Okay, they got it. With that 8, a 7, 7. I need a 7. No. Oh. I'm out. This is the worst day. The worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. Pretty bad. I'm going to fill out my form to keep track of these stats and me losing. 18. Entry cost was 25,000 chips. I finished in 17th place. 17. And I won absolutely nothing. Okay, let's see. And my stats update. Oh, look, I lost. Oh. But I'm going to stop playing for now. And say I'm done. Okay. So, goodbye.